Hello and welcome to this video, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists. Now you remember from the last episode of Terrain Based, I showed you this and that sort of alien bit of terrain over there, but I'm not kind of worried about that. What I said to you was I was going to compare this Games Workshop one with the MDF one before I put any sort of painting effort into it. Because a lot of people are concerned about the level of detail of the MDF kits, but I want to just show you a comparison here. Here's an MDF piece of terrain in a similar mold, in a similar vein as that one. As you can see here, true, it doesn't have the same amount of detail as like the Games Workshop one, but it's not a lot of difference there if you think about it, because the walls on the plastic kit are plain on the other side too, apart from the odd thing here and there. And to be honest, you could attach bits, but this isn't actually finished. There are detailing bits you get with the kit in the form of these like cardboard pieces, and that you can put these bits on the windows to make them look a bit better, and these bits of trim here, and what you will end up with is something that should look a bit like, if you can see the couple bits on there, that just adds a little bit more detail. But I thought it would be interesting to show you the difference of the two kits. They're about the same size roughly. The MDF one is slightly bigger, but as you can see, all you need to do on a table really is just put a little bit of like rubble down on this side to make it look like the building is being blown up. Different type of building here. It's not. I don't think it's that out of keeping with it. I mean, it's blatantly a Warhammer rip-off, I would say, but it's not a bad one. I think not bad at all. I think once I prime them up black, so I put a bit more detail, I may even put a few bits and pieces from Games Workshop just to, I don't know, tie it in a bit more. But I think once it's got the primer on, before I start painting it, that'll I don't know, it'll even it out a bit, I feel there. So you got 3 levels there, 3 levels there. You know, and the scale for this kit is 28 to 32 mil, so fits quite nicely. It's a TT Combat one, so I did try and get hold of this some time ago actually, but there was a problem with, well, it didn't arrive, so I had to get it. I had to source it elsewhere, but I got it in the end, and here it is. So all's well that ends well. And there you are. So I think once they're painted up, the difference will be insurmountable. It won't be. What I mean is, it won't be noticeable. Rather, you know. So there, I just want to compare the two. There are some MDF kits out there that don't have a lot of detail. I think this one's got enough, because you can paint all the bits separate if you wish. I'm also going to paint these metal sort of girders and that underneath to give it a bit more. It's got more of that on than the GW one has, like I notice. So it's got a lot more of that on. So you can have a bit more of that to it. But there's all sorts of stories or whatever you could come up with for these buildings. But there you are. Just thought I'd show you MDF versus plastic, and it's, you know, it's half the price. The MDF one is half the price of the GW one, so bear that in mind as well. So you could have 2 of those for 1 of those. Anyway, there you go. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye for now.